Yes, Ewan, it is Mahala Thursday today, and in case you don't know it, let me just quickly fill you in, because on every Mahala Thursday, MTN is giving away airtime for free for Mahala, just like that. How it works is like this. All you need to do is recharge your MTN airtime for 10 Rand or more, and 50% of your airtime will be recharged to your account for free. The only catch is that at 12 o'clock on every Mahala Thursday, bing, like Cinderella, the airtime is no longer available. So you got to use it today.
Not a minute afterwards.
No, like
it's
all today.
On the clock.
Call your favorite people.
Call your peeps. And
SMS them.
Yeah.
People like to say nothing's for Mahala. No, something is for Mahala. It's Mahala Thursday. Airtime.
50% extra.
Boom. Dude, let's talk about this week's deal of the week. It's Nokia E7 vibes.
Yes, the Nokia E7. I was playing with Bob and he comes up to you. I'm so jealous. This is the Nokia E7. It's a smartphone, Nokia touchscreen smartphone. It's got all the benefits of a smartphone that is full touchscreen, but there's a little catch. I know a lot of people out there and on Twitter and Facebook will tell me that they want a keyboard. Boom! There's your keyboard! How cool is that? It's like a little laptop and you can actually type it out. It's flipping awesome.
And it's a huge keyboard as well.
It's a really big keyboard. It's even got an 8 megapixel camera.
Wow.
So yeah, it's fantastic, and it's got an HDMI out that goes to your TV. So if you're shooting 720p HD film, you can go straight to your television, like family footage or whatever.
That is so cool, man.
Really, really cool. You can get this from MTN on a top-up 200 for 299 Rand a month with 75 megs of airtime for the first 6 months. If you want to top that up, what you can do is just *141 *6 hash, and you can get a 2 gigs for 189 Rand. 2 gigs once off, just to top it up if you want to use the internet abilities of these smartphones to their optimum.
Very, very cool indeed. Speaking of 2 gigs, why don't you go onto our Facebook page, right, and tell us what you would do, or which website would you visit most with 2 gigs of data? Because if you do that and your story is kind of cool, kind of funky, kind of yellow buzzy, we might give you a Nokia E7.
Yeah, I'll bet that it's going to be Facebook.
No, it's Twitter.
No, I bet in South Africa, it's going to be Facebook.
Dude, it's for sure. Twitter, people are tweeting like, I don't know, 1 million times a day.
Sure, a lot of people on Twitter, but I think more South Africans are on Facebook.
Especially using the features of that phone. It's a smartphone with social media capabilities.
I'll bet you this phone.
No. Come on, man. But tell us, so that phone, as it is a business phone, and a smartphone as well, you can use it for social media applications, because people want that balance. You gotta have the balance.
Yes, and it can also operate with documents. So if you're in a fix and you want to use an Excel or spreadsheet and you need to touch it up a bit, this is the kind of thing that you can use. I'm at a restaurant or I'm at a coffee shop and I need to fix something up very fast. This is the way to get it done.
And of course it's linked to the Nokia Music Store as well.
It's linked to the Nokia OV Store. It's running Symbian. So all the OV apps that we get, remember a couple of weeks ago we showed you some of those apps. You can get straight up on this Nokia. It's fantastic.
That's pretty cool.
And it's made in Finland, so it's very securely built. It's got this really nice hinge that if you just want the touchscreen, pop it down.
Nice. I still think people would go into Twitter more.
I think Facebook.
No, dude. You know what? While we're debating this right now, Liesl did go over to Johannesburg to meet with the team, the South African team that represented South Africa at the Samoon debate. And it's an initiative organized by the UN, and it's simulated around the kind of debates that go around at the United Nations when they sit around in assembly and talk about stuff. Exactly the same kind of thing. So she went and met the team right there, and so we want to see exactly what happened to them when they spent 10 days in New York.
Awesome, representing SA.
That's like, we love it like that, so check it out.
South African Model United Nations is a high school learner debating program that started in 1995. Since 2009, the MTN Foundation has been the sole sponsor of this program. And today we're getting a taste of debating talent as the team returns from a successful tour of New York. Armed with paper, pens, and even sharper minds, it's time to meet them.
Based on the principles and format of a United Nations General Assembly debate, the South African model teaches high school learners about international relations and human rights issues.
As a delegation from the United States of America, we believe that the North Atlantic Treaty Organization should take proactive steps and intervene immediately.
Angie, what is MTN's involvement with the South African Model United Nations, and why did you decide to get involved with this program?
At MTN Foundation, one of our focus area is education. So since Samoon is doing an education project, we partnered with them since 2009. So for the past 3 years, we've been taking learners to the UN through this program. And we've seen learners that come out of the program becoming very, very confident and eloquent in debating an issue.
The main purpose of taking these kids overseas, it is because, as you know, South Africa is a young and a developing country. So these are the future leaders. And it was better for us to take them to some of the developed countries in order to equip themselves. And when they come back, they must plow back to our communities.
Returning to South Africa last week, the South African model UN Kids spent an enriching 10 days participating in debates in New York.
Welcome back to South Africa and congratulations. You didn't come home empty-handed. Tell us about what you walked away with.
Yeah, we walked away with an amazing award. It was the Best Small Delegation Award. It's given to a delegation that performed well individually in our committees, SPECPOL, DISEC, etc. It was an amazing award. We also got the Verbal Recognition Award.
Now tell me about the experience. You've met some amazing people and you had some great opportunities there. What happened?
We really did. It was one of the best and amazing experiences. We had a chance to meet Oprah Winfrey, Gail. We also had a chance to go to CBS and see how all the things I ran there. We went to Central Park. We saw a lot of stuff. It was an experience of a lifetime.
Now, what was it like to go with 12 complete strangers and together you worked as a team?
Well, actually, they weren't strangers. We got to know each other in Cape Town. So we all knew each other, so we were a team. So it was such a wonderful experience. I had a great time in New York. I got to see Times Square. I got to go to the South African mission, which made me feel closer to home at that time. It was a nice experience.
Well, there you have it. 3 of the 12 delegates that were in New York missed home, and I'm sure all 12 missed home equally. They missed South Africa. Wouldn't you agree, guys?
We came, we saw, we conquered.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.